Get ready to meet a speaker for the 90s and beyond. Presenting Robert Wong, taking corporate communications to new heights. Not only will you be verbally inspired, you will also be visually captivated. Combining the talents of a motivational speaker, the energy of a fitness instructor, with the showmanship of an entertainer, public speaking will never be the same. Magic That Motivates is a unique, customized presentation that will deliver your corporate message with a dynamic impact. Whether it's product representation, seminars, keynote, or motivational speaking, Robert Wong's Magic That Motivates will make your next corporate event unforgettable.
We hired Robert because he'd done a lot of research related to us, asked us for a number of our brochures, annual reports, different things, so he could get a perspective as to what Arthur Andersen was all about.
We had some important messages that we wanted to convey to the staff about the changes that we were implementing, and we were looking for a light and entertaining way in which to convey those messages.
We wanted something that was unique and different and a little bit outside the dots from what we traditionally use for entertainment in our industry.
We brought Robert in to motivate our sales staff, but we had a slightly larger problem than that, in that we had sales staff in distant offices that had never met each other nor worked together in a cohesive one-on-one group. And Robert certainly provided the bridge to accomplish those things.
We used Robert twice. We had really enjoyed what he had done the previous year for us. The students had a lot of fun when they came into the office, so we decided to create that same atmosphere a second time, and we invited him back.
We'd had some individuals in the company that had seen Robert at another function and felt that he would be ideal to deliver this key message.
It was going to give us something a little bit different in terms of attracting customers and appealing to customers, and Rob spent quite a bit of time looking at what we needed and what our company was about.
He met with us and talked to us as to what was the audience that we had, who were the people that were going to be there, what was the atmosphere that we wanted to create.
And then he took his standard material and integrated our message into his unique form of presentation to convey our message, which I think he did an excellent job. Robert has a unique style of combining visual aids and magic with important business messages,
so that it's very easy for people to recall the trick that was going on at the time that the message was being delivered. It acts as a visual cueing, and my people today still remember many of the things that came up during that, and that was 3.5, 4 months ago. I'd say that's pretty good recall.
And I felt that he really did an excellent job of emphasizing a number of the points that we were repeating to them throughout the day, and emphasizing some differences that we have at Arthur Andersen.
It was an effective way to get the message across just by the way Robert incorporated the magic into the message.
We actually had 2 recruiting days, and Robert didn't participate in the first recruiting day. However, he did participate in the second recruiting day. On the first day, the energy level was very low. However, being able to incorporate Robert into the day, he really increased the energy level of the students, and we noticed a significant difference.
Our sales have continued to climb through that whole period from Rob's show until this date, so I would have to say that it's been very successful with regard to motivating our salespeople. My favorite segment was definitely the colored light bulbs. We have 4 segments within our company, and Rob tied the 4 colored light bulbs into these 4 segments.
The interesting thing about that particular segment, it illustrated how working together as a team, organizations would be able to solve problems easier and quicker.
It was a clear and visual way to deal with a complex problem and do it very simply.
Robert's presentation was light, entertaining, and very informative, and certainly delivered the message that we wanted delivered.
I think any organization that really wants to do something different, wants to get a message across in a different form, should use Robert.
He comes across in a very professional manner, and he gets the job done.
His presentation was inspirational, it was motivational, and it was entertaining.
Here's just a sample of the clients Robert Wong has worked for.
It was just amazing. like, wow, how did you do that right in front of my eyes?
Blending the motivation with the magic, I think that was it's a good combination.
Very seldom do you see a motivational speaker that'll actually use people from the audience. Rob's show was inspirational.
Highly recommended.
I thought it was excellent.
Rob's presentation was fabulous.
Very entertaining.
His presentation was exciting and rememberable.
In order to get motivated, you have to give motivation, and that's one key thing that I picked up today, and I'm going to go home with, and I'm sure I'm going to be motivating a lot of people tomorrow at the office.
I think anyone that wants to motivate their staff in an entertaining way really doesn't have to look any farther than Rob's show. It's a fantastic show, and it really brings results. I've been extremely pleased with it.
For booking information, please see the cover of this videotape.